Hey sweeties, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today, meron na naman akong video for you guys at sobrang excited ako na i-share na dumating na yung package ko from Colourpop. So, binili ko talaga yung whole Bretman Rock collection nung nirelease niya. And yun, dumating na siya sa mail. So, ito siya. This is the whole Bretman Rock collection. Nakalagay siya dito sa Colourpop box. Meron sila sa site na binibenta na yung PR bundle. Pero, hindi na ako nag-bother na kunin yun kasi hindi ko rin naman alam kung saan ko ilalagay yun. At wala rin naman akong paglalagyan sa vanity area ko. So, mas okay na ako sa ganito na ilalagay ko na lang siya dun sa cabinet. That's how it looks like. Pero guys, if you're wondering kung bakit ganito, hindi siya dumating ng ganito. Protected yung mga products na makukuha nyo. And meron siyang bubble wrap. So, tinanggal ko lang kasi medyo bulky. So, ayun, sobrang excited na ako guys na i-share sa inyo yung thoughts ko. So, sobrang excited ako i-try kasi never pa ako nag-try ng Colourpop eyeshadow palette. So, yun na, wala na tayong patumpik-tumpik pa. Let's get on to the video. As you can see, I already have my brows on and I already primed my eyes. So I will be starting with the two palettes in this collection. So I have the lit palette and I also have the wet palette. So dalawa ito. And sobrang cute niya kasi yung picture ni Bretman Rock nasa harapan. Mostly influencers nasa likod yung mga pictures nila when it comes to their collaborations sa eyeshadow palette. And then yung nasa likod naman niya are names ng each shadow na meron sa loob. So, meron siyang 8 shadows. Tapos, yung ganito yung itsura niya nung bukasan. Nandito siya sa harap. Typically, palettes have the opening right here. Pero itong palette ni Bretman, nandito siya sa harap. So, I think I'm gonna be using the lit palette dito sa right side, which is left side nyo, and then I'll be using the wet palette in my left side, which is right side nyo naman. So, this is the packaging inside. Hindi ako masyadong fan ng packaging na to just because literally may glitter siya and it can be messy, and ayoko lang talaga ng like palettes with glitter sa harap kasi once na ni-rub off mo siya, sumasama yung glitters. This is how the palette looks like. Ito yung lit palette and it has 8 shades. Tapos meron siya dito sa taas yung red siya, nakalagay Bretman and Colourpop. So actually para siyang embossed, hindi siya basta flat, and it's really nice. I just don't like when palettes don't have mirror kasi mirror takes space as well when you have your Kikay kit. Pero yeah, it's not a big deal, but I think it's just okay if meron siyang mirror. So I will bring you to the swatches of this one. The wet palette siya. It's actually the same idea as the lit palette, parehong-pareho lang, different shades lang, and yung pinaka base niya is silver, tapos yung dito naman sa taas is blue. And here are the swatches of this palette. I'm gonna be starting with my eyes, and I'm basically gonna do the same thing. Pero syempre magkaiba. Dito yung lit, tapos yung wet dito siya sa... Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I will be taking this shade right here. This is Or Whatever. As I was dipping in the palette, first thing na na-notice ko ay yung kickback ng palette. Kahit na powdery siya, sobrang pigmented niya, which is really nice. Kasi this is my first time to use a Colourpop palette. Now, moving on, I will take the shade Skinny Legend in the wet palette. Medyo hindi nag-show up yung color, pero I think because of my lighting. Pero in personal, nag-show up naman siya. Honestly, hindi ko talaga alam kung anong look yung gagawin ko. Pero, sige, kung saan na lang tayo ma-carry away. So, once na-satisfied na ako dun sa colors na binild up ko sa lid ko, ang gagawin ko is I will cut my crease. So, nakat ko na yung crease ko. Now, we're moving on with the shimmer shades. So, ang kukunin ko sa lip palette is the shade Mercy. And itong Mercy, ilalagay ko siya sa outer V. Ito yung may cut crease na part dito. Pero, medyo kalahati lang. So, yung inner area, iiwanan ko siya. So, ang kukunin ko naman na shade sa lid palette is going to be the shade Mood. This is real pigmentation, you guys. Medyo mukha na tayong flag ng Philippines or flag ng Amerika. Gusto ko lang tong brush. Wala akong nilagay na kahit ano. Hindi ako nag-spray ng Fix Plus or anything. So, kukunin ko naman shade is She Got Money in the Lit palette. Maganda yung color, hindi lang yata masyadong makita just because yung lighting ko. Pero yeah, it's really gold. May fallout siya. Moving on the other side, ang gagamitin kong shade is Thickums. This is like the silvery shade, which is getting me so excited. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. Ang ganda nitong side na to. Ewan ko dito kung ano nangyari. Kasi super nag-over the top yung silver. Talagang super pigmented niya and I never seen silver shadow na ganito ka-pigmented. So, maglalagay na ako ng eyelashes para lang mas maganda yung look kasi dun nagpa-pop yung eyes kapag naglagay ka ng eyelashes. I will be using the V-Lux by INV and then I'll just use Trumpet for my eyelashes. This one is my favorite style sa line ng INV. So, we're done with the eyes. We will move on to the face. So, I will just prime my face. And I will also put foundation on and then we're gonna move on with the blushes in this collection. So I'm going to move on with another product in the Bretman collection collaboration with Colourpop, which is the Super Shock Cheek blushes. So this is both the blushes. I'm just not really sure what's for what, like what's for the lip palette and what's for the wet palette. So this is the two blushes. So the other one is more like a red tone, which is like a warm one. This one is also a warm tone, but this is more like a peachy tone. So I think for this look, I'm gonna need to go with this one. This is the shade Stop It. But if you have like a darker skin, this will work. Or if you want to use this one, you have to be very careful. Super natural ng pagka-pink niya. So since this is a Bretman Rock collection, I also got a chance to have my hands on his Morphe palette, yung Babe in Paradise na palette, which recently sobrang na-appreciate ko yung pigmentation and also how the highlight is subtle and you can build it up kung saan na intensity yung gusto mo. And we're almost done with our makeup look. Last step natin is going to be the lipstick. Same pa rin. Merong certain na lip kit sa lip palette and there's also another certain lip kit for the wet palette. So inside the kit, meron siyang tatlong lip products from Colourpop. One is the Ultra Glossy Lip, another one is the Ultra Satin Lip, and another lippy pencil. So the lippy pencil shade is Duke. The Ultra Satin Lip shade is Wig, and the Ultra Glossy Lip is I See You. And so with the wet set, it's in a blue box. It's in a kit as well. It comes in 3 lip products. Meron siyang Ultra Glossy Lip, Ultra Satin Lip, and also a lippy pencil. The lippy pencil shade is BFF3. Ultra Satin Lip shade is She Cute, and the Ultra Glossy shade is Kumquat. I think I would like to go more nude just because colorful yung eyes natin and I'm not really into red shade or So I'm done with the look. I will be back with my thoughts about this set and this collection.
You've been sending flowers to me, flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again. Flowers.
Hi guys, this is the final look. So what do you think? Ano sa tingin nyo? Okay ba siya? Or disaster itong video na to? Pero guys, this is my thoughts about this collaboration with Colourpop and Bretman. Sobrang na-excite talaga ako naggawa ng look just because kakaiba siya. And sobrang nandyan yung Pinoy vibes ng collaboration na to kasi yung Philippines natin na yung bansa natin, yun yung naging inspiration niya to build a collaboration with such a huge brand. Ang maganda sa set na to is binibenta nila ng separate each of the products, so you have an option to choose if you want the whole collection kung talagang collector ka ng makeup, ganun, or you really want to like play around with more colors. So I think if you want to just choose like some of the products, ang marirecommend ko na kunin nyo sa palette is the lip palette kasi much more wearable yung mga shades dito. Ayan, tsaka very okay siya. Although may mga kickback which is typical sa mga palette, hindi siya ganun ka big deal kasi hindi naman nawala yung pigmentation niya. Halos pareho lang din yung thoughts ko when it comes to the blushes kasi dalawa yung blush niya. Mas wearable ito kaysa dito. Pero this one, you can wear it, you can explore more, you can play around with this one. Just be very careful kasi it looks really pigmented, and so when it comes to the lip set, nagustuhan ko that it comes in 3, yung isang pack niya, yung isang box na ganito na meron siyang lip liner, and then meron siyang ultra glossy lip na topper, and then meron siyang satin lips. Hindi ko lang masyadong nagustuhan with this collection, kaya hindi ko rin siya nagamit, or the glitterly obsessed na glitters. So I expected much of like a highlighter rather than a glitter kasi sobrang controversial nitong glitter na to. It's also just for body. Ang nakalagay sa packaging is for body use only, but I'm seeing a lot of influencers use this on their eyes or their hair and also their face. When it comes to the whole set, tingin ko ba it's worth it? I don't think it's gonna be worth it if you're just like using very wearable shade. I think mamili lang kayo ng mga prefer nyo when it comes to the set kasi they sold it separately naman, and I don't think it's gonna be like worth it with the whole set, especially dun sa glitters, especially when it comes to the Philippines, Filipino people. Hindi naman natin magagamit yung glitters like everyday use kasi it wasn't the part of how we embrace makeup in our country. It's gonna be like over the top, but all in all, if you want to support Bretman Rock, that's not a problem. You can get the whole collection, make it your collection as well. Everything naman nandito, satisfied ako kasi Colourpop, sa sobrang dami na ng products na to, it wasn't like as much as like the other brands. It's just fine for me. May mga products lang ako na nagustuhan. Not everything nagustuhan ko, pero when it comes to the palette and pigmentation and formula of everything, sobrang expected ko naman na Colourpop has good products. So, yun lang guys. Sana nagustuhan nyo yung review ko. So, dito na nagtatapos ang video na to. Stay tuned for my next videos kung meron man ako ma-upload. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and also like this video and hit the notification bell down below. Ingat ang lahat, and I'll see you guys next time.